Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Honorable Mike Solomon. Right now, I am going to explain the diagram of fraternal twins or non-identical twins. As you can see, fraternal twins in the first place. Fraternal twins are those twins that are not identical. They are different in terms of genetic characteristics. They look different. When you look at them, they are not the same. As you can see, ovary releases 2 eggs or ova, and they are fertilized. For your information, eggs or ova, the plural form of egg is eggs or ova. The singular form egg or ovum. All right. Ovary releases 2 eggs or ova, and they are fertilized in the field of fraternal twins. Right? As you can see, look at the sperm. The sperm is swimming towards the ovum or egg. You can call it ovum or egg. Look at it. Fertilization takes place in the fallopian tube or oviduct. You can call it fallopian tube or oviduct. Look at the sperm. The sperm is swimming towards the ovum. Ovum has what we call nucleus. Sperm has nucleus also. Nucleus contains chromosome. Chromosome contains DNA. DNA means deoxyribonucleic acid. It's a molecule that contains hereditary information in a code form. All right? Look at this sperm is swimming towards this ovum or egg. Here, fertilization has not taken place. Fertilization is going to take place here. Now, the sperm will now fertilize the ovum or egg. Okay? Fertilization has already taken place. For your information, the sperm cannot fertilize the ovum together with the tail. No, the tail will be cut off. It is the head. It is the head of the sperm that will fertilize the ovum, leaving its tail behind. All right? Now the head of the sperm has fertilized the ovum. The nucleus of the sperm and the nucleus of the ovum will fuse together. Will do what? Fuse together. That is what we call fertilization. Fertilization has to do with the fusion of male gamete and the female gamete. Male gamete means sperm cell, while female gamete means egg cell. The fusion of the male gamete and the female gamete is what we call fertilization. As you can see, the sperm has fused with the ovum. The nucleus of the sperm has fused with the nucleus of the ovum. Here we have a fertilized egg or fertilized ovum. I'm going to write it now. Fertilized ovum or egg. You can call it ovum or egg. All right. I have to move further. Now, this ovum is fertilized. As you can see, the sperm has entered. The nucleus of the sperm has fused with the nucleus of the ovum. Now, for you to have a fetus, for you to have what? Fetus, to have a baby, there is what we call cleavage. Cleavage means the splitting of original cell into smaller cells. This fertilized ovum or egg is going to split into two. From 2 to 4, from 4 to 8, from 8 to 16, from 16 to 32, and so on. The progression here is geometric in nature. The fertilized ovum or egg will split into two, from 2 to 4, from 4 to 8, from 8 to 16, from 16 to 32, etc. The progression here is geometric. Alright? We call it cleavage. Cleavage is the splitting of original cell. Look at the original cell. It will split. Look at the fertilized egg or ovum. We can also call it zygote. This fertilized ovum is also called zygote. Right? It will split into two, from 2 to 4, from 4 to 8, from 8 to 16, from 16 to 32, etc. The progression here is geometric. It is geometric in nature. Right now, we call all these smaller cells. We call them a ball of cells. A ball of cells. After this development, you could have a baby. After this development, what next is for you to have a baby in the womb or uterus. Womb or uterus. Look at the baby. Look at the fetus. We call the baby in the womb. We call the baby in the womb fetus. Fetus. As you can see, there's what we call placenta. Look at it. Look at it. Placenta. Look at it. Placenta has connection with the bloodstream, with the maternal bloodstream. There is what you call umbilical cord, as you can see. Umbilical cord is connected to the placenta and at the same time to the baby, to the fetus. Here, the fetus obtains nutrients from the placenta. The fetus obtains oxygen and food. Oxygen and what? Food from the placenta. Food and oxygen pass through the umbilical cord to the fetal blood. Alright? Waste products from the fetus, waste product from the fetal blood will also pass through the umbilical cord, umbilical cord to the placenta. You know, placenta has a link with the bloodstream, with the maternal bloodstream. Okay? It has a link. It is connected with the maternal bloodstream. Okay? All the waste products like urea, waste products like carbon dioxide, all these waste products from the baby will pass through the umbilical cord, umbilical cord, down to the placenta. From the placenta to the maternal bloodstream, to the maternal blood. From there, the excretory systems or organs will remove them from the body of the mother. All the waste products will move from the fetus to the placenta. From there, they move to the maternal blood. From there, the excretory organs or system will evacuate them. As you can see, we have, look at the vagina, look at the cervix. It controls the opening and the closing of the vagina. Look at the vagina. Serves as birth canal. Vagina serves as birth canal. It is used for menstruation. It is used for urination. It is used for sexual intercourse. It serves as birth canal. It has different functions, as you can see. Over to this. Look at the sperm. It's swimming towards the ovum. Just like I told you in the first place. Ovum has what we call nucleus. As you can see, nucleus contains chromosome. Chromosome contains DNA. DNA means deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay? It's a molecule that contains hereditary information in a code form. As you can see, fertilization has not taken place here. Now, fertilization will take place here. The sperm has fertilized the ovum. You can call this fertilized ovum or egg. This is a fertilized ovum or egg. We can call it zygote. Okay. Now that this ovum is fertilized, for you to have a baby here, for you to have a fetus here, there's what you call cleavage. Cleavage means splitting of cell into smaller cells. Splitting of original cell into smaller cells. Cleavage is the splitting of original cell into smaller cells. Right? Now, this fertilized ovum or fertilized egg, I call it ovum or egg. This fertilized egg or ovum will split. It will split into two, from 2 to 4, from 4 to 8, from 8 to 16, from 16 to 32, etc. The progression here is geometric. It is geometric in nature, right? Now, from this development, we could have a baby in the womb or uterus. Look at the baby. Now, there's what we call umbilical cord. This is where the baby obtains the nutrients. This is a channel through which the nutrients and the oxygen pass through to the fetus, to the fetal blood. Nutrients from the mother oxygen from the mother pass through oxygen and nutrients from the mother pass through umbilical cord. Look at the umbilical cord. It has connection with the placenta and the fetus and the baby. It has connection with the placenta and the baby. This is where food and oxygen pass through to the baby. As you can see, the baby is feeding through this channel. The baby is not making use of the mouth here in the womb. It's not feeding through the mouth here in the womb. It's feeding through the umbilical cord. The waste products from the baby, from the fetus, waste products like urea, waste products like carbon dioxide will move from the baby, from the fetal blood, from the baby's blood, down to the placenta. And placenta has a connection with the mother's blood. Okay? So the waste product will now move into the mother's blood, into the maternal blood. Okay? Then there are excretory organs in the mother. Those excretory organs will remove the waste products from the maternal blood. So, fraternal twins are those twins that are not identical. They are not the same. They are different. The twins are different entirely. In terms of genetic characteristics, they are different. Twins that are different are called fraternal twins or non-identical twins. They are not identical. They look different. Thank you so much.